your heels. And maybe you gently caress your forehead side to side if you want a little movement. Make sure you start to focus on your breath. So giving yourself some full breaths if you can through your nose, in and out. And we will be here for a few rounds of breath, so just take that time to honor those full deep breaths. Let them be intentional. Full inhales and full exhales. You soften your hips towards your heels a little bit more. Maybe draw your nose up towards your brow crease. Breathe in and let your side bodies widen, the ribs separate a little bit. And just breathe out, letting go of any tension you've been holding throughout your day, knowing you've made it this far. Maybe just breathe in a little self-love for one of your loved ones, family, a friend. And fill up completely with your next breath, of course, and let this be a little self-love just for you. And sighing it out completely. So let's take one more full deep breath in together through your nose if possible. Fill all the way up, widen your body, hold, hold, hold. Sigh your breath out of your mouth. Complete exhale. Nice. Now on your inhale, slowly tabletop, rise up to all fours. Spread the fingers wide, place them under your shoulders, knees are wide, they're under your hips. Cats and cows to undulate through the spine. Or maybe your range of motion is quite generous, maybe it's a little bit stiff. Whatever it is for you, just let it feel good. You can slowly ease into it as you use your breath to elongate the front line. Then that exhale to press the earth away, stretch all the way through the back, chin to chest. Let your head hang heavy towards the mat. You can shimmy side to side a little bit if you want. Even taking the shoulders a little forward of the wrists and a little bit back, whatever feels right. And start to sway the side bodies if you'd like to change it up. Stretch out the ribs, maybe through the armpit a little bit as you press into the ground. Nice. One more cycle of breath wherever it's at for you. And coming back into all fours, tabletop pose. Go ahead and tuck your toes and step back into a plank. Right foot back, or left, right, whatever. Make sure your shoulders are right over your wrists and your heels are high over the toes. Draw your wrists back energetically to light up the core, navel to spine. So we'll start with some plank taps. We'll lift the right foot just up to a hover and then tap the toe back down, and we'll switch side to side. So left side foot straight up and then back to the earth, switching side to side. And keep your shoulders over your wrists. Make sure your fingers are wide. Press into the thumb and index finger so you can really solidify the stance and the shoulders here. Keep a little bit of that weight out of the wrists as far as the outer edge, the pinky side. Squeeze your glute max, your whole butt cheek, and your hamstring to lift the leg, and utilizing that core strength, navel to spine, to stay solid for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We'll find our first down dog in 2 and 1. Hips high, downward facing dog. Woo, big breath in, big breath out. Already feeling warm, pedal out the legs, bend your knees, lift and lower your heels. Maybe you take your feet wide, sway your hips. Anything that feels good, it's your practice. Nice, find a solid, stable downward facing dog. Shift the weight into your left foot, inhale your right leg up and back. Nice and long, actively pressing your palms down. Let your hips get higher, reach through the sole of your foot. Take a breath in, and scorpion dog, breath out, heel towards glute, knee towards sky. Keep your left knee forward, tracking forward. Just open up the hips, the thighs. Shoulders are level and stable. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, wide low lunge, step your right foot to the outside edge of your right palm. And then just kind of keep the hips up here. Reach your heart forward, reach through the crown of your head. Couple deep breaths, stretching the left glute, not glute, but the hip flexor, the groin is what I meant to say. Just breathe. Let your heart kind of melt forward a little bit. Nice. Big breath in. And stay breath out. When you're ready, send it back to a downward facing dog. Both hips high. Walk your right foot back and plant it. Switch sides. Shift the weight to your right foot. Inhale your left leg up and back. Same thing. Get that activation from the ground up. Reach through the sole of your foot. Breath in. And scorpion dog. Exhale. Right knee stays tracking forward over the toes towards your front palm. Just let the groin open up. Breath in. Wide low lunge. As you exhale, step your left foot to the outer left palm. Try to keep your hips level. Feel free to hinge the hips down a little bit, keeping them level with one another. And let the heart melt forward. And stay on the toes. Just breathe. Nice. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, hips go back. And then gently step it back. Nice. Inhale, soften your knees. Look forward. Exhale, walking forward, ragdoll pose. Feet behind the wrists. You can grab your elbow creases or take a bind, anything that feels right. Shoulders softened away from your ears. And sway or stay still. Whatever you need. Nice, take a big breath in. And on your exhale, release your palms to the ground, friends. You can press your palms down, press in through your feet, bend your knees, round your spine. Inhale, slowly round all the way up, chin into chest until you get to the top. Then reach your arms overhead with an inhale. Standing mountain, Tadasana. Now from here, your toes can touch, you can be hips width, whatever feels right. Imagine pressing an imaginary block together with your palms. So you've got about a shoulder width distance and you've got some activation. Take a breath in, get tall. And on your exhale to your right, side body stretch, holding that block out. And make sure that your heart space is staying open rather than dumping. Send your hips to the left. Reach long for your fingers, breath in. Maybe hinge a little deeper, breath out. Inhale through center, use the strength of your side body, your core, stay breath out. Another breath in to get tall, reset. And on your exhale, hinging to your left. Squeeze that imaginary block. Keep your biceps about by your ears. And just reach long through your arms. Another breath in to reach. Maybe another breath out to hinge. Nice. Inhale through center. And then exhale, forward fold, release, dive down. And shake it out, bend the knees, whatever feels right. Find your first halfway lift with the breath in, long spine. And exhale, high plank. Step the feet back. So let's work on a bird dog plank. So that's taking opposite palm and opposite leg. And just hold, and then you'll place it down. You want to take your time here. You can switch a little faster, that's up to you. Now, if this doesn't feel right, you can keep the feet grounded and just lift one arm at a time. Wherever you're at, you want to stabilize your core to switch from side to side. Keep your shoulder over the wrist that's planted, and keep the navel drawing into the spine. Let's just go 4 more wherever you're at, taking your time. 3, 2, and hold that high plank in 1. Take a breath in, downward facing dog, breath out. Nice, deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. And exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top of your space. Halfway lift, breath in, and forward fold, release. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana, imaginary block overhead. And exhale to your right, side stretch. Reach through your fingers. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Squeeze that imaginary block. Inhale, center. And exhale, release, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, high plank hold. Lots of our holds. This time it's a slow mountain climber. Opposite knee to opposite arm, take it across, and then you switch sides. So you can make them nice and slow. I want you to work on keeping your hips in line with shoulders, and it's all in line with the heels. So a nice long straight line. Squeeze the knee in. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. We've got 8, 7, 6. You can always, of course, go a lot faster if you want. Last 4, 3, high plank, hold in 2, and 1. Chaturanga Dandasana if you'd like. Inhale, shift slightly forward. Exhale, lower partway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, untuck your toes, open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and big breath out. Inhale, soften your knees and look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float, top of your mat space. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, release it. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, booty back. Engage the inner thighs. Think fists, the butt cheeks are fists. Squeeze them tight. Nice. And long spine, long energy from tail to crown. So from here, we just want to bop the booty, a little pulse, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Start to squeeze the butt, weights in your heels. You can even lift your toes if you'd like. Keep the core tight and just squeeze that little bit up and down. Maybe you sit a little deeper and just pulse it that 1 inch a little bit lower. Make sure your neck is long. You might tuck your chin just a little bit. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Sit and hold it low in 2, and 1. Can you sit a little deeper? Maybe bring your hips in line with your knees. Breath in. On your exhale, come to standing. Whoo, I could feel that in the quads. Nice. Inhale, 1 leg mountain. Lift your left knee up in line with your hip. And exhale, step it back, warrior 1. So you want your back heel melted into the ground and the front toes about 45 degrees. Front knee tracking over the toes. Maybe you hug your inner thighs and soften your eyes. Take a deep breath in and stay for a deep breath out. Last inhale and press down through your right foot. Exhale, airplane pose, press off the back toes, hover your back leg. So you want to level the hips, wrap the left pinky toe to the ground. Really reach the palms back, high five the earth, and open your heart. Last breath in. Hold, last breath out. When you're ready to release, it's a low lunge. Try to bring your palms and back toes down to the mat same time. Then step back to a plank. Nice. From your plank, it's a forearm plank. Lower down, elbows under shoulders. And then we're going to twist to our left side. So shimmy your hips to the left. You can reach your right arm to the sky. Nice. So rotating forearm plank. Your feet can be staggered here. If you want to come back, kind of like you're threading the needle, and your heels are over the toes. And then you inhale to reach back up. And you exhale to swivel thread your needle. Inhale, arm to sky. And then exhale, heels to sky. Hips are level to the mat. Breathe and twist. Breathe and twist. For 8, 7, hips are stacked and high. Last 6. Stay for 5. Go with your breath. Last 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Forearm plank. Both shoulders are under, or over rather, your elbows. Heels are high. Make a long line of energy from heel to hip to shoulder to crown. Hold for 4, 3, knees down, and 2, and 1, knees down. Whoo! Maybe you walk it back to a child's pose for a second, and then come on up. We're gonna grab a set of medium weights, minor 5s, you get whatever you want. We've got some bicep curl type stuff, some arm work. Shoulders down your back, knees under your hips. We'll balance our left side in a minute. Let's start with some wide arm bicep curls. So 90 degrees bend, but you're out about 45. And you can alternate side to side. One side up, one side down. And of course, you can do them together if you prefer. You lift and lower at the same time. And the beauty with the alternating is it gives the lowered arm a miniature break. A little bit of that extra rest. So whatever you want, take it. You can always have lighter or heavier weights. Really squeeze your core in tight. Exhale with exertion. And make sure you're keeping your neck soft. I've noticed one of my #1 problems is tightening up my neck and the tops of my shoulders, really squeezing. So try to soften the shoulders. Keep them squeezed back and down. However, focus on biceps. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We'll halfway pulse to the top in 3, 2, 1. Stop at 90 and a little 1-inch up and down pulse. Pulse. If you want a little more, hold the elbows out an inch or so from your body. Navel to spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bottom half on 1. Take it low and just pulse up and down. Little movement. Hug the elbows out a little bit or in, depending on what you want. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to heart. Woo! Go ahead and put those weights down. Step back to downward facing dog. Nice job. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, soft knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Chair pose, Tadasana. Inhale, get low, and then start right away. Pulse that booty. Pulse it low. Can you shimmy your shins back in space? Squeeze the butt cheeks really good, and just sit a little bit deeper. Make sure the work's coming from the glutes, not the knees. Yeah. For 8, 7, 6, just 5, and 4, 3. Sit deeper. Last 2. Hold it low. In 1, just hold it low. Hold. You've got it. Squeeze the butt. Press the heels down. Navel to spine. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Take a big breath in. Exhale, stand up. Yeah. Inhale your right knee up. 1 leg halfway lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Step it back. Heel down. Toes 45 degrees and forward. Reach your arms to the sky. Pull your right hip forward in line with your left. Take a breath in. Stay breath out. 1 more inhale right here. Exhale, airplane pose. Fly your arms back. Engage your triceps by squeezing them and your little fingers together. Level your hips. Lift open your heart. Activate your standing leg. Press down through the ground and then press your back foot away to the back wall. 1 more breath in. Exhale, land in your low lunge. Take it back to a plank pose, friends. Left foot steps back and then lower down to your forearm plank. Elbows in line with your shoulders. And then swivel off to your opposite arm this time. The right arm, left palm to the sky is your opposite side. Keep your feet that hips width distance apart. They're staggered. Lift your hips high. Breath in. Thread your needle. Breath out. Lift the heels to the sky. Inhale, stack the hips. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, swivel. So just pivoting on the balls of the feet. Trying to level the hips as you come parallel to the ground. So you want to activate your underside body and squeeze and lift. You've got 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last 1, breath in, lift the hips, and exhale, forearm plank. Whew. Level it up, take a breath in, come to your knees, breath out. Nice job. Maybe you send the back long and then grab those weights again for some more biceps. We're gonna bicep curl this time, 90 degrees forward reaching. Breath in, and exhale, squeeze and lift. Down, up, down, up, breathe, exhale. You got it. So you want your core tight as you work. You want to use the muscles to lift and to pause with the muscles at the bottom as you lower. Amazing. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we'll pulse the top half in 2, and 1, pause at 90, and then just pulse
that top half, a little bit up and down, shoulders squeezing down your back, collarbones wide. Engage your glutes and your quads. Hug the inner thighs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, bottom half in 2, and 1. Take it low. Squeeze the shoulders back. Just pump to the top, that 90-degree mark for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hands to heart in 2, and 1. Hands to your heart. Amazing. Let's step one foot up and the other foot up to a chair. Elbows wide rather than down, shoulders down your back. Just pulse right here, take it low. Make sure the booty goes back, the knees stay over the ankles-ish. I'm gonna try to shimmy the shins back. So we'll start to pop up to a full squat in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift up, lower back, up and down. Press through your heels to rise. Squeeze the butt. You got it. Now we can add on a shoulder press if you want. Otherwise, you can keep the weights or your hands at your heart. For a shoulder press, bring the elbows forward and press up, and then bring them back down. Trying to keep the elbows forward and hovered, and then extending through the arms rather than your neck to do the work. Press and breathe. Sitting back into the chair, weights in the heels. Press through your heels as you rise with an exhale, breath. For 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lower down, bring the weights down, shoulders down your back, breath in, and then press up to standing, breath out. In, out, breathe, and press. Suitcase squats. So your core is tight, spine stays long, shoulders stay down your back. Now notice if you're rounding, it's gonna hurt your back, so keep it all tight. You got it. This one I start to feel in my quads a lot more. It's just amazing where the distribution of weight, we really feel it in the bodies. Squeeze your butt. Inner thighs might even feel that squeeze. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. Really press through the grounded feet. 4. Little fists in the butt cheeks. Squeeze them. 3, 2. Standing on 1. Curtsy squats. We'll start with the right foot back and across just a little bit. Dip down to a hovered knee lunge. So you've got maybe a hover. You can always touch if that feels better. Try to keep the knee lifted. Breath in and lift. Lower, lift, lower, lift. I want you to notice in your own body if the work is coming from the front knee. We want to try to keep the front knee stable. Sometimes it might help to touch it. But if you notice your knee really bending a lot, you want to keep it still. Lift and lower. Feel that work, that burn coming from the back quadricep. Now if you want hammer curl, shoulders down your back, palms face forward. You lift the weights as you rise up and take them down with your breath in. Try to keep your hips level as well, and that work just coming from the back leg. Heel stays high. 8, 7, 6, last 5, just 4, and 3, standing up in 2, lateral lunge in 1. You can let the weights hang, step forward, root down in your left foot, breath in, lateral lunge, breath out. So you want to lower, lift, lower, lift. Now I'm letting the weight glide across the thigh a little extra work for the leg to press through. You can hold them at your heart if that's better, whatever you need. Keep the arch of your lifting leg towards the earth, parallel, facing the ground as you lift. Nice. 8. Use muscle over momentum. Last 6. Just 5. Last 4. And 3. 2 more. Last 1. Boom. Feet hips with distance apart. Curtsy, other side. Left foot back and across Lower down, get it set up, and then rise. Down, up, down, up. So you want the inner thighs to hug, and you want the front knee stable. Add on a hammer curl if you want a little more arm work. So try to keep your shoulders over your hips. Chin slightly tucked just for that length through the crown. Exhale on the rise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lateral lunges in 3, 2, 1. Step forward, shift the weight to your right foot, breath in. Exhale, lift the leg. Down and up. Breathe. Exhale. Make sure you've got your solid foundation. You can do what you want with the weights. If they're at heart, core is really tight, arms are wide, elbows are wide. Hit the brakes as you come down. Maybe you just hover without touching the ground. Exhale and breathe. Exhale and breathe. 8, 7, 6, arches to the ground. 5, 4, last 3, just 2, last 1. Woo! Nice, friends, facing the front of your mat. Lift your left knee up, one leg mountain, and step it back, warrior 1 on your exhale. Back heel into the ground, shoulders down your back, palms face forward, bicep curls, breath in. Exhale, lift, lower, lift, and breathe. You got it, hug the inner thighs. You got it. Root down, press through your right front foot. Feel maybe the glute activate and your hamstring light up. Nice. 8, 7, 6, just 5, and 4, 3, 2, hands to heart on 1. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, chair, step forward. We're gonna just pulse the booty up and down right here, elbows wide. It's got a long spine, we're not hunched over. Keep everything tight. Taking these into heel raised full squats in 3, 2, 1. Lift the heels, heels down. Press through the balls of your feet and lower. Breathe. And breathe. Navel to spine. Squeeze the butt at the top, squeeze it at the bottom. Can you send your booty back a little more? Squeeze 8, 7, 6, 5. Really exhale and rise onto your toes. Last 3, last 2. 1 more, heels down, chair. Woo! Inhale, one leg mountain, lift the right knee. Exhale, warrior 1, step it back. Round 2, maybe 3 because we did some on the knees. The bicep curls, breath in, shoulders down. Exhale, rise the weight. Down, up, down, up. Now stack your front knee over your ankle and then pull the right hip forward to meet it. Shoulders over your hips, spine long. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hands to heart in 2, and 1. Hands to heart, press through your left foot, take a breath in, and chair pose, breath out, step forward. This time weights can hang. We've got heel raises round 2, lower, and lift the heels, down, up, down, up. Get a slight squeeze of the shoulders, the back muscles as you rise, elbows slightly back. 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, squeeze, hold at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, heels down on 1. Boom. Big breath in, and forward fold, weights down, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale,
Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, your high to low plank. Take it or leave it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, friends, inhale, soft knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float, top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale, and forward fold, breath out. Inhale, rise up to standing. Face the side of your mat. Let's go for some jumping jacks. Ready? Let's do it. Open, close, open, close. You can always one leg at a time. Tap and squeeze, squeeze. Maybe you crisscross your feet. Maybe you want a lot and you starburst. Wherever you're at with your cardio is awesome. Yes, we've got some burpees today. I want you to take your time with them so that they can get done correctly. 8, 7, 6, 5, front of your mat, and 4, 3 for a high plank, and 2, and 1. Find your high plank, step your right foot up, your left foot up. Maybe it's a squat jump, step your right foot back, your left foot back. If you want to push up, add it on, then maybe left foot, right foot, squat jump, take it back. Woo! Push up, you can take it or leave it. You can take it from the knees, whatever feels good for you. Just keep moving. You can always make a couple squat pulses, catch your breath, and then walk or hop it back. Yes, nice. You've got it. Breathing through it. Just 4 more. Yes, call. I love the push-up add-ons. Last 3. Great momentum. You're all doing so good. Last 2. And 1 more. Then we meet in jump rope at the top of your mat. When you finish, it's jump rope in place. Love it, friends. Great job. Awesome. So we've got some football runners coming up. That's high on the heels. So maybe face one side of your mat and change it into your football runners. It's fast feet, the heels stay lifted, and you can step wide and in. Maybe you travel your mat. You can use those arms. You can let them stay kind of still. Whatever works for you. Get the body moving, knees slightly bent. Breathe. Yeah. Yes, for 8, 7, 6, 5. Face the back of your mat in 4, 3, plank jacks in 2, and 1. Step it down, high plank. Both feet go out, in, in. Now you can do one at a time if you prefer, or you can hold high plank, or you can do something else. We want the shoulders to stay over the palms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, pop up, and 2, and 1. We've got cross-country skiers, opposite arm and leg. Switch, 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 switch. Now try to step back a little more. The front knee bends a little bit. You can bend the back knee to a double lunge if you want. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out wide, elbows wide, breath in. Exhale, squat and twist. Squat, twist. Breathe, twist. Breathe, exhale, twist. Down. Active cool down. It's right here. Think of a side crunch when you lift the leg. Last 8 and 7, 6, send the booty back. 5, 4, 3, 2, side step squats on 1. It's down and step to the side, down and step, down and step. A little swervy action. Make it fluid. Lower and rise. Woo! 8. Show us what you got. 6. 5.
face off. 4, what you want. 3, almost there. 2, last 1, step it wide. Big breath in and big breath out. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2, and breathe in. Out. Last 1, full inhale. Full breath out. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. And chaturanga Tadasana, high to low plank. Exhale to step back. Inhale, shift forward. Lower part way down. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome, friends. Big breath in. Big breath out. Woo! Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, wide, low lunge. Step to the outer edge of your mat. Take a breath in. And exhale, left foot steps forward wide. Nice. Take one of your heavy weights. Slowly rise up. Weights come to your heart. So you've got a wide stance. I want the knees and toes in the same direction and your booty back. So the weight's about heart shape. So we're going to just lower down. Weights in your feet, in your heels. Send the booty back like a squat. See if you can get your hips a little lower than your knees. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Press up. Just standing. Breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. Try to get the hips back and a little bit lower than your knees. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Last time. Exhale, lower down. Booty back. If you feel like you're sinking into your hip creases for stabilization, press up a little bit so your butt is doing the work. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Woo! Go ahead, breath in. And exhale, fold. Put that one heavy weight down. Bring your feet in, hips width distance apart. And just fold in half, a little ragdoll sway side to side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Grab your weights for your sculpting series now. I'm getting my lighter weights, but you can switch them out, of course. Inhale, chair weights to your heart. Squeeze your inner thighs, sit your booty down and back. I'm gonna start with wide rows. The weights hang and they face back with the palms, shoulders down your back. Big breath in, hinge at the hip crease. And as you exhale, cactus arms, pull them wide and elbows high. Lower, lift and squeeze, breathe, press and rise. Let your back muscles along the spine do the work. Arms, of course, are lighting up. Squeeze your butt. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Hands to heart. Inhale, one leg mountain, lift your left knee up. Exhale, crescent lunge, step all the way back. The heel is high, hug the inner thighs. Shoulders down your back, palms face into your body. Go ahead and lower the back knee to a hover, and then press it up. Down, lift, down, and lift. Stabilize the front leg so you can feel it all the way to the glute. Breathe, exhale, exhale. Now we're gonna add on, bring the weights to your heart. Take it low, elbows wide, keep it low. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, rise. Lower, twist, center, rise. Breathe, exhale, breathe, exhale. Take it down and twist and open up. 4 more. Lower, twist, open, 3 to go. Boom, twist, boom, and rise. Last 2, boom, twist, open. 1 more, hover, squeeze your inner thighs, and rise up. Whoo! Okay, catch your balance, stay in your crescent lunge. I had to move back. Okay, this time we're gonna hinge forward. Weights can hang, palms face in for narrow rows. Hinge forward, high off the toes, hug your inner thighs, breath in. And on your exhale, elbows high. Lower, squeeze, breathe, Squeeze. If you want to fly, press your right foot in the ground, lift your left leg up, hug the inner thighs, kick through your feet, and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, hold it up on 1, breath in, and low lunge, breath out. Weights to the side, step back to your plank. Okay, friends, we're gonna lower to a forearm plank, both palms come to the ground, elbows under the shoulders, have one weight nearby, open up to a side forearm plank, heels go to the left, take that light weight in your right hand, breath in, on your exhale, weight to shoulder, to sky, to shoulder, towards the ground. Squeeze, open, squeeze, and lower. Hips stay high. You can stagger your feet if that's better. You can always bring the bottom knee to the ground, press through that calf. Keep the hips reaching for the sky. 4 more. 3 to go. Last 2. 1 more. Put the weight down, forearm plank. Press up to a high plank, down dog or chaturanga, Tadasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Woo! You're amazing. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, wide, low lunge, step forward. Press into that left foot, breath in. Exhale, right foot steps forward, wide, low lunge. Grab your heavy weight, protect your back, belly to spine, slowly rise up to a standing sort of midway squat. Knees tracking forward, toes, shoulders down your back. Big breath in, and exhale, slowly lower to a squat to where you feel your butt engaged, core tight. You're not just collapsing, letting the hips kind of lock. Make sure you've got some sort of holds. Try to get the booty lower than the knees if you can. Spine is long. Send the hips back, hold for 5, 4, press through your feet, 3, 2, 1, stand up, boom. 2 more times, that's it. Slowly lower, hips go back, avoid locking, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press, breathe. Last one, exhale, slowly lower. Whoo! Hold, sit back. Avoid locking. Squeeze your butt. Make your legs work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Press through your feet. 2, 1. Inhale, rise. And exhale, slowly fold, toes forward. Put that weight down. Nice. Maybe you find a bit of a ragdoll for a second. Side to side sway. Bend your knees. A little release. Cool. Find a halfway lift. Breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Grab your sculpting weights, inhale, chair. Bring your weights to your heart, sit down, sit back. This time your weights can kind of hang in at your hips. Shoulders down your back, elbows high, tricep kickbacks. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, little fingers to the sky. Breathe, press, breathe, press. Try to send the booty back and keep the hips low. Breathe, press. Avoid locking your elbows. Keep it pressed back, elbows soft. Elbows stay high though. Avoid rounding the spine. Keep it long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, best one. Press, hands to your heart. Whew. All right, one leg mountain, right knee lifts. Take a breath in. Crescent lunge, breath out, step back, lightly land. Front knee over your ankle, shoulders down your back. Double lunge, it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Work's coming from the back knee, the back muscles rather, but the front knee is staying pretty stationary. Heel stays high. You can always bag it and stay and just breathe and hug the inner thighs. You're still getting work, yeah? Nice. Okay, this time lower, hover, elbows to your heart, palms to your heart rather, elbows wide. Take a breath in. On your exhale, twist over your inner thigh or over to the left, hug your inner thighs. Inhale, unwind, and exhale, press up to standing. Lower, twist, unwind, and rise. Breathe, exhale, breathe, exhale. You can always bring the knee down. Hug your core tight. Lower, 4 more. Whew. Last 3, stay with me. 2, inner thighs stay nice and engaged. Last 1, elbows wide, rise up. Whew. All right, hinge forward, hip creases together, hinge forward, narrow rows, breath in. Exhale, squeeze the elbows back. Breathe, squeeze. Squeeze, option to fly, airplane leg. Squeeze. Little toe on the right side. If you're flying it, wraps to the earth. Shoulders squeeze down your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Engage your standing legs. 3, 2. Last 1. Take a breath in. And low lunge. Land softly. Breath out. Step it to your high plank. Take it to a forearm plank. This time your right arm is base. Open up to that side forearm plank. Light weight in your left hand or no weight at all. Breath in. Exhale, lift your elbow. Weight to shoulder. Weight to sky. Weight to shoulder. And lower. Lift. Press, extend, and slowly take it down. Whoo. Keep your hips high. Option again, bring that bottom knee down. Press through the lower calf, the shin muscle. Hips high. Engage the lower side body muscles to lift. You got it? Let's go. Last 4. Last 3. Amazing job today, friends. Last 2. Last 1. Best one. Squeeze. Lift. Take a breath in. Exhale. Release. Forearm plank. Take a breath in. Exhale. High plank. Press it up. Take a breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Or meet us in your downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog. Yes, exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Whoo! Inhale to your knees. All right, little sweet water break if you want it. Let's do a little core before we head out of this journey today. If you are drinking water, just a sip. You want to fill up. Take care of your business. And then let's lower to our backs. We're gonna meet in like a reverse tabletop position, adding on a hollow body hold. We're all the way down. Go ahead and take your arms straight up to the sky above your shoulders and stack your knees over your hips, kind of like you were setting up for yogi bikes. About a 90-degree bend. Activate your ankles, so flex your toes. Now, go ahead and reach your arms overhead and lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a breath in and start to extend your legs to about a 45-degree angle and hold. Low back in the ground. If you have any low back pressure or pain, feel free to bend the knees a little bit, squeeze them back in, or maybe toes to the ground. We just want to reach long through the fingers and toes. Hold for 8, 7, 6. Just find that extension. Last 4, 3, 2, knees to chest, and 1. You can rest your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat. Maybe rock side to side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Maybe you gently rock your head side to side. Breath in. And breath out. Whew. All right, Supta Baddha Konasana. Sit up, soles of feet together, knees wide, elbows wide. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Draw your navel straight down to the ground. Keep your belly engaged, your low back down. Breath in. And on your exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Look up towards the sky. Exhale on the rise. Elbows wide. Avoid pressing into your neck with your arms. Let your sternum to navel, that section, do the squeezing. Low back stays down. Navel to the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Woo, maybe windshield wiper your feet or just let your body take up some space. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Woo, nice, friends. Plant your feet hips width distance apart. Supine figure 4 crunches. Right ankle over left thigh. Reach your arms overhead, thumbs into the ground. Imagine squeezing a block. And I want you to draw your right knee forward a little bit so you can keep that long leg just long and in line. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach past that block above your shin and then lower. Lift and pass. Breathe and pass. You can always hover the left leg if that feels better. Go ahead. We've got 8. Toes stay flexed and active. 6. Last 5, 4 more, and 3, almost done, last 2, and 1, release. Woo! Big breath in, big breath out. Woo! All right, left ankle over right thigh this time. Imaginary block in your hands, thumbs are in the earth, take that breath in. Exhale, squeeze, lift, pass above your shin, down, and lift, lower, lift. Activate your toes, your ankles, squeeze the left knee forward, keep the shin in line with your ankle for 8, 7, 6, yes friends, last 5, 4, 3, 2 to go. Last 1, woo, release. Nice, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Awesome job. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Give yourself a little love. Maybe squeeze your knees to your chest. Let's find legs up the wall. Take your heels above your hips, flex your toes. Maybe your arms are out wide, overhead in a Y or to your sides, like a V. Palms face up. Just let all that blood flow down out of your legs. And find your deep breath. Some space from shoulders and ears. Maybe it's open mouth. Space between your teeth. And go ahead and reach your palms up, bring your feet together in a frog or a butterfly shape, knees wide. Let's go ahead and grab your feet with both hands, kind of like you're locking the feet. And you can shimmy gently side to side, lifting one hip crease and the other hip bones off the ground. Kind of draw your feet in towards the midline of your body. Just get a little bit of a breath, open the legs, the groins. Heart is wide, collarbones long and spacious. Awesome. Go ahead and draw your knees to your chest, squeeze them together, to your arms out nice and wide, palms to the sky, breath in, and exhale, knees release to the left side of your mat. So you can shimmy the lower hip to the middle so you can stack them. Shoulders stay grounded, look up or to your right. Take a few rounds of breath. On your next inhale, gently shimmy your hips back through center, knees into your chest. Maybe your arms stay wide the whole time, breath in. Exhale, release your knees to the right. Right hip shimmies to the middle of your mat so you can stack your hips, look up or to the left, chin off of chest. Breathe spaciously through the openness between your shoulders across the chest. On On your next inhale, gently glide your hips through center, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze. If you want a moment of happy baby, you can add it on somehow here. Maybe play around, open the legs wide.
I don't understand.
Then squeeze everything together. Have a little bit of gratitude for your practice and all the perfect imperfections we all have. And then releasing Shavasana. You've got a couple minutes for Shavasana. Let it go. Heels go wide, shoulders soften down your back. Part your teeth, soften your jaw. Soften your brow. Eyes heavy behind the closed lids. Just feel the melting sensation as you drift into a deeper state of relaxation. Softening through the body with the deep breath, softening the muscles, little massages. Every day is a new day to wake up. Know that you can be better, do something better, more meaningful in your life. Change a habit you've been meaning to change. Take that step forward to that dream. Every day is a new opportunity. Friends, for you at home, you are welcome to stay way longer in your Shavasana, as long as you'd like. If you're ready to journey out together, start to bring life to your fingers and toes. Maybe roll your wrists and ankles. Maybe take a big good morning stretch. You can actively open and close your mouth or yawn. Reach long. An option to draw your knees into your chest, another little squeeze of gratitude, and then maybe lull your knees off to your favorite side. Take a moment there to pause. Just feel, just notice, no judgment. Hopefully you can keep your eyes remaining heavy, if not closed. Very gently supporting yourself up finally to that comfortable seat, using both palms as little support systems to lift you upright. And if you join me in that seat, just root your sit bones down, sit back in space, long spine, chin can melt towards the chest, and maybe join me with your hands at your heart. Every day is a new gift, a new opportunity. What you do with it is up to you. I hope you do something nice for yourself. And let's take a deep breath in together. Fill up, spread wide through the ribs. Open mouth, sigh it out. Thanks again for being here, friends. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Awesome work. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.